Hey guys, welcome back to Triple Play Sports Picks. My name is Adrian, and before we get the show started, I ask that you may subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Thanks, guys. Just want to give a quick recap on yesterday's picks. It was based on baseball. We had 3 picks from the Seattle versus Houston. We also had the San Francisco versus Rockies, and we also had the Tigers versus Pittsburgh Pirates. First and foremost, the Mariners and Houston had a good game going on, and the Astros were leading at 1.4-2. But guess what? Those Mariners came back and won it by the score of 8-5. Yes, one of the things that I noticed was that the guy the night before, Bregman, didn't start that day. So, wow, I mean, that kind of sucked because we had this guy on the lineup hitting 500 against his pitcher from the Pirates, and they decided to bench him. I don't know for what, but anyways, guess what he did in the 9th inning, bottom of the 9th? Mr. Bregman, he hit a home run, of course. Yeah, but that home run was a little too late. But yeah, you know what? You got to give props to those Mariners because those Mariners are just hot right now. They want to get on that wild card spot, the second wild card spot. They're only like 2.5 games back of those Yankees, the struggling Yankees. But anyways, let's get to the Giants game recap. As you guys know, I did go for the Giants money line and the Giants -1.5. Yes, they had a rough start. They were down 3-0 against the Rockies. They tied in the 6th, and then the Rockies came back in the bottom of the 6th to be up 4-3. Well, it was just a 1-run lead for the Rockies until the 9th. Guess what those Giants did? Like I said to you guys before, these Giants find a way to come back and win it. Yep, they scored 4 runs. And guess what that means? They covered. They're -1.5. And they closed out the game for the Giants money line. So they covered 2 bets. The Giants -1.5 and the Giants money line. And the last bet that we had was the Tigers against the Pirates. Yeah, it was supposed to be a high-scoring game, but it wasn't. You know, the Pittsburgh backs didn't show up, and the Detroit Tigers ended up winning by the score of 5-1. Yeah, it was 2 high ERA pitchers that I'm pretty sure a lot of people were going for the over on this game. But, I mean, it happens. So there goes our recap from yesterday. Hopefully we get to bounce back today with our slate of 2 MLB plays and, of course, the football play of the day, which is opening day for NFL. That includes the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So let's get the show started. Well, the first plays I'm looking at for today is the first teams that I'm looking at is New York Mets against the Miami Marlins. And on the mound for the New York Mets is Marcus Stroman with the 9-12 record and 2.93 ERA and 136 strikeouts. On the mound for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo, 5-7 with a 7.0 ERA and only has 71 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm really liking this matchup for the Mets to pull this one off. Bounce back from yesterday's tough loss that the Mets had. A 14K strikeout. Yeah, you guessed it, 14 Ks the Mets had. So I'm sure this will be a bounce back game for the Mets, especially because they don't want to fall behind on that division race, which is, the Atlanta Braves that are on top of that division. So this will be New York Mets money line as my pick. The second pick I'm looking at is the Washington Nationals against the Atlanta Braves. And going for the Nationals is Eric Fedde, 6-9 with a 5.27 ERA, 105 strikeouts. And on the mound for the Braves is Huascar Ynoa, 4-5 with a 3.19 ERA with 71 strikeouts. Yeah, this is another bounce back game that I'm looking at that I feel like the Braves are going to bounce back after a tough loss yesterday from the Nationals. Yeah, it was quite a crazy MLB endings yesterday because there was a lot of underdogs that came out of nowhere and won a few games, you know. But yeah, I feel like these are my two picks for the MLB slate, which is the Mets money line and the Atlanta Braves money line to, you know, to keep pace in the playoff push. So those are it for the MLB. And the last pick for today is going to be the NFL that gets started today. And it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I just feel like this game is going to be a high-scoring game, you know. You got Dak Prescott back. You got Tom Brady back. I mean, a lot of the players that were in that championship game, you know, Super Bowl, they're pretty much coming back. So, and the question that I feel like is going to be questionable is the defense of the Cowboys. So I expect a lot of scoring in this game because both quarterbacks are good in executing passes and completing passes. So I felt like it's going to be a high-scoring game. So my pick for this game is going to be the over 51.5 points. All right. So let's get a quick recap for today. I'm picking the Mets money line, Atlanta Braves money line, and the over 51.5 points for the football game. Thank you, guys. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.